Those are Macedonian rings.
Isn't it so good?
It is really good. Yeah, looks like it.
I have finished Disheartened by Greer Rivers and I absolutely loved it. I think that Hatch is a new book boyfriend. He is going to live rent free in my mind. That whole book is probably going to be staying with me for such a long time. It's full of yearning comedy. Like, I think Hatch is a very comedic character, and Lucy is this complex girl who is just kind of feeling alone in a family that would literally do anything for her. The mesh of those characters, I really enjoyed. The scenery and the inclusion of Alice in Wonderland just really put this book at the top for me. I'm on vacation. If you couldn't tell from some of the B-roll, I also have not given an update like halfway through on Disheartened, so apologies. But I am on vacation now and I am in North Dakota. And I have been looking forward to this trip for so long. I have a week off of work and all I am wanting to do is sit and read out on the patio and binge watch Vampire Diaries with my daughter. That is what I want to do. Oh, and go visit my favorite local coffee shops. So my first stop for local coffee shop is With Room, and my favorite is the Butterbeer. So they used to do lattes. So I used to work for a company that was based out of North Dakota, and I would come up and visit very frequently, and that's also kind of how I met my husband. And With Room is one of my favorite places. They used to do lattes and have like a variety of flavors. Now I guess they only do cold brews. So this little cup right here is 200 milligrams of caffeine, and I was like, you know what? I don't need more than that. So anyways, when I found With Room, I tried the butterbeer for the first time and I was hooked. It was a butterbeer latte, and I was a little nervous trying the cold brew version of it because I wasn't sure how it's going to translate. No, it's still so good. So if you're ever in Minot, North Dakota, try this out. The Butterbeer Brew. Hands down, one of my favorite coffee shops. I will always compare coffee shops in Arizona to this place. The vibes, the drinks, everything about With Room is just something I can't find in Arizona, to be honest. At least I haven't found it yet. Okay. My hair is like... Today's hair wash day. Okay, anyways, we're here for books. So the next book I am starting is Shine and Shadow by Eva Chase. This is book 2 in a series, and the cover's a little wonky because it's like an EPUB file that I had downloaded because it's from BookFunnel. It was an ARC. So Eva Chase writes really good paranormal romance books, and I love them. So this is a paranormal romance. It's like a fantasy, and this girl, I'm going to give you a synopsis of book 1. She has 5 matches, or like what we would know as mates, and their magic system is a little bit different than what I'm used to. But anyways, one day she's casually just sitting down eating breakfast with her mates' matches, and she suddenly pulled out of the world, essentially, like ripped. You know how like we think that there's different timelines that we're all living on? I don't know if everyone like that's a theory, that there's different time zones that we're all living on, and how, like, if you did one choice, it would actually be this kind of life now, that kind of thing. So anyway, long story short, to say, this is another life that she has in another world. Her dad is not dead, and her uncle isn't controlling her, helping her. In my mind so far, I think he's controlling her. And in this world, she is actually one of the rich, prestigious girls in the school, which technically her family kind of is, but she fell off because her dad. Anyways, all that to say, her aunt in this other lifetime is like, hey, so you just died in this timeline, and I need you to find your killer. That sounded crazy to me. So all of book one, she's trying to find her killer, and she sees all of her matches, and she's trying to stay away from them. And then she also points out that she killed one of her matches, and that she sees him there at school, and that there's kind of like these longing glances, but she doesn't want to face him or talk to him because he's dead in her world, and she doesn't want to bring back like all these hard memories, hard feelings. 14% of the way through book two. Book one left on a serious cliffhanger, so this picked right back up, and now I'm like, okay, so we're starting to get to the good parts. We're starting to get into the nitty gritty, because this is gonna be a trilogy, so you know, like we're getting to the meat and bones of this book pretty here soon. I probably won't be giving much updates on this book, mostly because it's a second book in the series. Go read the first one. I don't want to be a spoilery person for book two, but I'll tell you how it makes me feel. That's what I'll do. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I have another coffee from a local coffee shop. This is from the station, and I got a butterbeer. Surprise, surprise. I just wanted to compare the two. I already know that With Room has the best. Like, I have done this comparison before, but it's been a few years, so this is pretty good. I would say that this is definitely a close second, but With Room is definitely the best. Okay, today we're going to be going to the zoo. This is crazy. It is pretty warm out here, so I think I'm going to try and do like some type of bun situation. I'm halfway through book two of Shine and Shadow. That is really good. I can't wait to keep going. Secrets have been laid out on the table, some withheld, and I'm just wondering how the withheld ones are gonna hold up. Before I left for vacation, I started Daggermouth. I have 3 hours left, so I think I'm going to finish that up as well. Daggermouth is a dystopian fantasy romance, and from what I have heard, it is like a true enemies to lovers. At this point in time, again, I have 3 hours left of this very long audiobook. I don't know if it is true enemies to lovers. She definitely wants to kill him, but I think she's starting to see like, oh, he's not all that bad. And he's starting to see, oh, this is why she wanted to kill me. Other than that, I would say it's actually a very good book so far. Maybe a little bit repetitive. Like, while I like it, it is very slow. Like, I want us to get to the point, but I understand that we have to develop those feelings of understanding from the FMC's point of view, and then the MMC has to understand where she is coming from. So I think that the narrators are really good. I want to look up more books done by the female narrator because she does such a good job. Okay, this is a long check-in. I'll talk to you guys later. We are back in Arizona. It's been about 2 weeks actually. So it's been a hot minute. I just haven't been able to film, edit, or really read. I've been in such a slump. So it did take me a little bit to finish Daggermouth, and then it did also take me a little bit to finish, well, hello. It also did take me a little bit to finish Shine and Shadow. The ending of Shine and Shadow really just kind of blew my mind. I guess it just made me like so confused and so excited to read the second one. And when I say confused, I want to know the implications of the ending. I want to know, what does that really all entail, because we don't know much about that. I don't think that's very spoilery, but will Elodie be able to get back into her old universe? That's still a topic of conversation, and it does get addressed in this book. I'm excited to see where the storyline goes. I highly recommend the series. It's just such a fun time. And look, that is easy text to read. Easy text. And then I got some really cute character art. Oh, I got some really cute character art. I'm not going to give you any of the character art. Scratch that all. But, and then I finished Daggermouth, and the ending was, I already told you guys that I thought this was really slow. I don't think it was a true enemies to lovers. They're both not trying to kill each other. I need that if it's going to be a true enemies to lovers. I need more I hate you vibes. I think that there was the I hate you vibes, but it went too quick to I understand and kind of am attracted to you now. Anyways, I'm not saying that I didn't like it. I did. I thought it was just a little bit slow. Where are we going? And then it was just like the last 20 pages. Boom, 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 boom. Everything just like happens. You just get like this bomb dropped on you, which makes me excited for the next one. So I am not complaining at all. This is the indie edition. So overall, I think I gave this a 3.75. So if I had to rate it on Goodreads, it would be a 4, because I'm going to be rounding up. But a 3.75 doesn't mean that it's not good. This was just a little too slow for me, but I want to read the next one for sure. This one was a 4-star for me. Absolutely love. I think it's really hard for me to hate an Eva Chase book. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys liked this reading vlog, getting to come with me to North Dakota for a little bit. It was a much needed time to just decompress. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye.